So I found a car wash near me called Dirty Harry's that has both the touchless automated car wash as well as the manual spray bays. So I'm going to take the Model Y there today, see what the process is like, and see how it compares to this video here that I did on the typical car wash that you'd run your vehicle through with the brushes. So we'll see how the after looks and see if it makes sense to start going to the touchless car wash versus the brush car wash. So just got into the self-wash bay here, and the first thing I notice on the wall is this foam brush. They give you the option to kind of soak the car down with this brush. But after kind of looking at it, if I get some of the soap here off of it, you can take a look at the bristles. They're really hard, plastic type bristles. This is definitely not something I'll be using on the vehicle today. Aside from the foam brush, there's some other functionality here on the gun. There's some tire soak. If you turn it to number 1, there's a high pressure soap that can come directly from the gun. Then there's also just a rinse as well. Those are the 3 that I'll be using today. So as we enter into this touchless car wash, you can see, first of all, there are no tracks on the ground. So that's important because there's no real possibility to scratch up your rims. And then you see no brushes in here as well. There's only an articulating arm, which I'll show here momentarily on the side cameras, that kind of swivels around 360 around the vehicle to apply both the soap and the water. And then you see dryers up front. All in all, I think this was a pretty good experience. The automated touchless wash, I think, really got the car. It felt good knowing that the car wasn't coming in contact with any type of brush or anything on the surface of the paint or the vehicle itself. The drying process was not as strong as the dryers that I found in the previous wash. And so it does still require you to kind of get outside and wipe it down. The spray bays themselves, it was a little bit cheaper to do that. Maybe I think $2 cheaper to go spray bay route. But you know, my hands were freezing since it's cold outside today. And the car itself, there's no drying mechanism. So the car itself has to be completely dried. And only having kind of one like chamois like this just didn't do it. It got soaking wet immediately and just left a lot of water spots. So I would recommend the touchless kind of automated process. I think that was really good, and quite frankly, I think if you have 2 or 3 of these chamois with you after the car comes out and you dry the car down, it's probably going to be, if not just like, if not better than the brush wash that costs $7 or $8, and Touch is the vehicle.